FM.
Hey, what's up out there? I am Todd Delaney, and right now you're listening to Glory 93.9 FM.
What's up, everybody? This is Dion Kipping, and you are listening to Glory 93.9 FM.
Hey, it's your girl Regina Bell, and you're listening to Glory 93.9 FM. Keep it locked right here.
Lord, why Grammy been telling me come to church for so long? But I tell him I got bills to pay. Ain't got time for that. Lord, look at me now. I come in. Grandma, oh grandma, I come in the church. All my clothes them ready, all your prayers they wait. See I get up early, I could get up and start. Going down to the altar to give the Lord my heart. Grandma, oh grandma, I come in the church. All my clothes them ready, all your prayers they wait. Stop all the excuses, I need me a fresh start. Time for me to get it right, giving God my heart. I's a boss man working really hard. Most days of my life I from job to job. Keep working. All I try to do in life is succeed, yeah. So I work real hard to supply my needs. Grandma say I see you're working really hard. Well tell me boy what you can do for the Lord. Oh grandma, I come in the church. All my clothes them ready. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Come on. Yeah. Oh. We gonna do it like this. Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today, I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed. I got some bills, but got no stress. I ain't gon' stress. The cards was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes. Ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the piece up. Throw your piece up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on,
up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day. I got sunshine on me, not worry about those rainy days. He will supply my needs. That's why I
good. Whoa, wrong one. Which one? Good. No, not done. Good. You can hear me? I can't hear myself. You know what? Good afternoon, everybody. Apparently, everybody can hear me besides myself.
I saw this fear last week. I couldn't hear myself. You say don't worry about it. So I have the same energy.
All right, I can't hear myself, but no problem. It is 2 minutes after 6 o'clock. Year of our Lord, 2025, on the 19th day of August. This day is significant. What's it about this day? 19th. Is that when you been giving those one the first time?
We have to hire a seat geek to put in the back. There's a search thing.
Yeah. I remember this date. No, August 19th. It's something about August 19th. Check, do and search, see when the FNM first won the government.
You know it's in August? What election in August? FNM won the first time in May?
No. It's something about August, man.
I know.
Now, I also know Prime Minister Pinland died in August. I saw that.
Yeah.
That was in 2020. No, that's 2000. That's the year he went to school. The year he went to school, he died. That's it.
He died in 2000?
Like, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, check it out. Check it. I'm pretty sure he died.
According to
go ahead.
August 19, 2024, or 1967, Bahamas achieved majority rule.
August
1973. All these things are wrong, though.
That's wrong. Whatever it is, that's what
I hope you won't charge that, though.
No, why are you going on the same people who you say some of them for?
See when
August 19 does not have a specific national significance, so wherever the date is. You're right. Holds historical importance as it marks the day in 1992 when New Birmingham, the free national movement, won a general election.
Man, you're playing me, man.
Wednesday,
man. You're August
my props, 1992.
You're playing with me. I know there's something about this date.
I hope that don't say nothing but the way you mark your act.
No, I just remember that day. Hold on, that's after 25 years straight.
I tell you, Sean was in there. Sean can say you say half an hour.
Sean is actually here. See, Sean says.
I don't see any barbers. So
Yeah.
I want nobody. Where the barbers? You want everybody know where y'all is?
Right.
Talk your business. Oh, sorry, Sean. I apologize. I have nothing to say. Mr. Taylor, I can't believe apologize.
Oh boy, why? What receipts you have on him, Sean?
I apologize, sir.
Sean, share the link. You ain't here, but you here. So share the link on your page like we always do. Let me just say this also.
The show will not be the same today without all the barbers. I just want to say that. Especially not without Kenyatta. The show is not going to be the same, but we're going to try our best
You owe money.
to hold it down.
You owe money. Someone's getting out. Why you be so nice to Kenyatta?
He deserves to be nice.
Okay, yeah, you own some money.
I don't want no money.
Yes. So let me just say this before.
You guys can talk and we ain't introduced you yet.
While I'm getting started, let me say this, that I was about to say it before Mr. Taylor made a comment online, that technically we are not. I don't know if we can be called Barbershop Talk today. That was my introduction.
But we
because
in the barbershop still.
We're in the barbershop, but it's some. We're in the barbershop, but ain't no barbers here, so we can't like in the waiting room. We can't in the lounge waiting for the barbers to reach. But it's still the barbershop, so it is barbershop talk without the barbers. Both barbers are out of town. One barber decided to let us know he's out of town this morning. The other barber has identified himself by coming on the show while we're on to say, I don't see any barbers. That barber would have been really nice because I didn't see any comment in our group to say
You didn't know, but that's why I asked you if it was any show because I know none of them was here.
That's why I put it together when you asked the question.
Yeah.
I put it together.
I always catch the bus straight home.
Typically, something is said to the brethren to say, hey, man, I'm traveling, I won't be here, whatever the case is.
These boys ain't no respect for the
Absolutely no respect, no regard for what we do here.
Let's do what they want. Look, she has fallen right in the Sean foot. Look, that chair is the problem.
See, phone and chewing and everything like that?
Yeah, that chair is the problem.
Wow, this is powerful.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we don't have our two barbers here today. Delton does dabble.
And one does need a barber, though. One does need a barber.
And I was about to say that Delton does dabble sometimes with doing shaves and shape-ups, but definitely doesn't practice on himself. He doesn't practice on himself.
You know what it is? When you have two boys and you cut your own two boys, because your barber and church member too expensive, Tito, you really need to get it together, bro. You know, when your church member and your friend can't afford to come to you for his two boys, and obviously he ain't coming to you too expensive.
I don't know who's got here. I don't know.
That don't look cut.
The great bishop knows that I am off, as I told him. You don't mix up our personal conversation with our talks about the show. That's a different conversation. When we talking personally, that has nothing to do with what we do here on the show. So I didn't connect the dots. Wow, door closing. Who that?
I know it. I hope that's pizza because they hungry.
Yeah. So anyway.
You gotta invite somebody else?
Huh?
You gotta invite somebody
I
else?
didn't we got no guests.
You don't say you invite Jomo us next week.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think that's next week. So now you say that loud now. What happens now if Jomo don't show up next week? Then we can say Jomo's a reed nigga.
No, then he just be like thinking until he show up.
Anyway.
I ain't be here next week, no. I have plenty space.
For sure you gonna be here?
No, for sure I ain't be here.
Why? Because Jomo Cameron gonna be here? Or
No. Because I told you again, through God's grace, I open him to jump on a flight.
All right, we can postpone Jomo till you come back.
No, don't bother about
Yeah,
that.
man, that's what we can do. We can welcome the Barbers back next week, and then we'll bring Jomo Campbell in on the following week.
No. I need to be here.
And let me say this, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any friends that have political aspirations or they are actually politicians, and you want them to sit with the boys, send them.
Hey, any days they supposed to go down or that's tomorrow?
Who went on that?
What the day is when everybody go see if they could put their deposit down and see if they get their money back.
Oh, that's not already?
When that is?
I know. I was out of town last weekend, so I ought to touch. I know that.
Oh, that's this week. Yeah, that's Friday and Saturday. See?
Candidates module. What I mean?
I know. So the registration is $300.
Or they getting training.
Obligations for available for certain and business.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know this. So anyway, guys, in the absence of our two barbers, I thought I would ask. For some time it was the highest rating show on Clear 93.9. We didn't pass it now. But they were definitely at for 1 point for quite a period of time. They were the highest rating show.
So we beat them?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Talking with you later.
Yeah, we passed them. But they were rolling. They was rolling, and they're still doing.
happened?
They're still doing. No, we just passed y'all. Y'all didn't do bad. We just did very, very well.
Hey, come on now, we get invited on your show.
I'm not gonna be.
Speed of work.
Don't say it.
I speed away. Oh yeah, it should be on Saturday.
You season chicken.
No, season chicken on Saturday. They wouldn't taste good.
I don't want you to sleep now. I don't sleep. I don't want you to sleep. I don't want you to think. I used to think that like every minute of Saturday, Mr.
Excuse me. You just tell Sean, stop talking personal business
Okay,
on the
that.
show.
Okay. All right.
But you know what? You could say it. Because you know what that means? Expansion, growth. That means if I cannot be behind there and the quality of the food remains the same, that means I'm doing an excellent job.
I have very seldom have I gone there and met Mr. Ramsey there. You usually show up while I'm there. My last 40 minutes, usually take about 48 minutes. In my last 8 minutes, he will usually show up.
I wish you got me again. Got me and you're hungry.
Now, the last time I called, I got very excellent treatment. But I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Ramsey behind the grill, ever.
You cannot say ever.
No, me. I don't know me going there. That's what?
Never?
Nobody.
That means?
What's that?
You don't got me now.
Nobody's complaining. It's always that's your brother, right?
No, we're not related.
Y'all related?
We're not.
I thought that's your family.
We don't even look alike.
No, y'all don't, but I figure that's brothers.
No.
All right. So,
He's a good young brethren.
He's a good, yeah. He's a very, very personable fella. He sees me say, hey, pastor. I say, all right, good. You know me. All right. So good. I don't remember from the barbershop, but he knows.
No, he is not a part of the barbershop.
All right. Anyway, so this we're so glad to have with us the hosts of that Good Morning Tea. And they both decided. Well, actually, no. Vera decided to be with us, and she convinced Delton to come along. Delton was not a proponent of being on the show with us, but Vera was very glad. And I once said it to the brethren that Carlo, Vera quickly said, "I would love to be on the show with you guys."
Why not?
Delton was like, "Yay."
His exact words.
And so, thank you, Vera, for getting Delton here. So we have with us. Where the guide?
The guide in your phone, man.
Yeah, find the guy. Hold on.
You don't know the buttons on the switchboard.
Yeah, I don't know the buttons, man.
You know your certain
So he
age.
has a guide in his phone. That's wow.
Yeah.
When you just certain age, you
But
remember.
Delton's right here though.
That's all right. You see,
I was on the next side of the
I
table.
wonder if this is an age thing.
It is an age.
what?
I think it's an age thing.
Okay.
I don't know how to. I need to find how to tag things on your phone so you can pull it up.
I'm
Just
still
press-
wondering
you
if
gotta
I
pin it
Carlo
in
has
WhatsApp.
been on
Right.
DJ.
Yeah, I need to pin it.
Yeah.
I need to pin it. I can't find the thing.
not
Yeah,
bad.
he's right. So anyway,
Carlo, I just want to say Delton lied to you
But what?
about you not coming on DJMT because you work.
He never invited me, no.
That's what it is. It's got nothing to do with you.
Because I signed on a show one day. One day I was on the road and I listened. I said, oh, they have a show. And I did contribute to the show. I forget what you was talking about, but I know I contributed. I think that Denczil was there as well.
oh, you said
That
he
might
can't,
be why
you,
you
said he
watched.
can't be.
No, I didn't.
No, Delton made it seem as
First
if we
of all-
wanted him to come, but he was working, so he didn't.
First of all, Denczil is not entertaining for me on the radio. Now, in the house of the Lord, he can hold it down. In the radio world, he's just a facilitator. Making
Wow.
things happen.
Wow.
So don't
Carlo
imply.
is going to find a new target
That's
because
why
Kenyatta is not here.
I am
Yeah,
not
I
offended.
don't know
But
what
don't
happened
be.
between him and Kenyatta.
But don't
Now he's coming for
imply-
everybody else.
You
Okay.
implying that I only watch your show because Denczil was on.
I just put the math together.
No. I said
put
Denczil
2 plus 2 and I came
happened
up
to
with
be
4.
on. No.
I think you said he was also on the show.
Yeah, he
That
happened to
might
be on
be
the show.
why we popped up on your feed.
That's
So
probably
what you
what
need
it
to do
was.
is you need to follow.
I do follow
You
Glory.
need to follow our page.
But I was listening on the radio first.
Okay.
And then I clicked on the. I went there. I see. So okay, all right, boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll consider having you.
When you can, though, he ain't available on Saturdays.
Listen, man, don't worry about that.
I feel like Carlo can make it happen if he wanted to.
I can.
I believe that.
All right. No, that show. Yeah. What it is? That's what I mean. Okay. I can hear everybody now.
That's the new boy we just get though.
No, something wrong. I don't know.
Every time we buy something, it's go buy.
You say we. That's
That's all I the bottom of the family.
wow. We say bye though.
I mean, your daddy go to the food store, you buy, go, you eat. You ain't buy it, but you eating it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I want to begin with this conversation. I don't. This is no shade. There was a time when I know you were involved in this industry, Mr. Ramsey. You were in this industry, and the question has come up again about operations that sell liquor. Do we have too many liquor selling operations in this country?
See, that's a That's a slippery slope to go on. When you say too much, what is too much? What's too much?
More than enough.
What is more than enough? So there we go. Right?
Go for it. And I know you were in the industry, and I have it. You're also a very, very amazing, responsible father.
Right.
With 3 amazing children, one of which that is on his way to being next to Messi and Ronaldo, and you will make sure that he don't forget me.
No problem.
And I ain't smiling like them. I say, make sure you don't forget me.
I say no problem.
Thank you very much, because all right, I need something else.
All right. So
when others wasn't there, I Kale, don't worry about that. You may not know me, but trust me. Trust me, you know me. You don't know me, but you know me. Go ahead.
I don't. So I wouldn't say too many, right? Like too many is a stretch. Now, in some areas, it seems it is a bit saturated in areas, right? So the liquor business has become saturated. But
how you can say it ain't too many, but you saying saturated?
Yeah, what I mean in areas, in pockets. In different pockets is a bit. There's too much in that one particular area, right? But then again, if we look at it, like there's employed people, and I please don't take this the wrong way. They employ people that need the job, right? I say it like that. And so you can't think about it like this. It's the same thing with everything else. I'm not going to touch that other thing.
Close.
Yeah, I almost slipped, then I realized I can't bother with that. But it goes right back. I think we started talking about this before. It goes right back to your upbringing.
Stop it.
To your, you think your son can walk past a liquor store right now and go in there and try buy beer?
Problem is,
I ask you a question.
No. That Denny
I ask you
and
a question.
Kale do not represent the majority of the young boys in our communities.
Yeah,
and truth be told, where Denny and Kale live, there's not the oversaturation.
All right, so even then,
the oversaturation is in the communities.
So even
where there are no Denny and Kales who have Carlo and a Denczil as their fathers.
So even then, not because they live in these areas means they partake, you know. I don't think all of them partake. I would go on and say they don't partake. I grew up off Camp Road. I've been to government school. I used to walk past Sweet Lips, the liquor store on the corner by Shell.
Edens.
Who?
Edens.
That's what they am?
Yeah.
How you know?
I got a couple lines.
Yeah. Right?
Go
So like
to church.
So outside of school out, you had a congregation. The children used sometimes to hang out in front of Hardens. 2 buildings down, the liquor store. I never ventured on liquor store to go buy no Nigerian or no nothing else. I never do that.
How many of your brethren did?
My immediate brethren, none. Drinking wasn't a thing. You know, I had 1 or 2 brethren who used to smoke dope, but drinking wasn't a thing. Most of them used to play sports. So nobody can get drunk and do nothing like that. So it all depends on you. You have choices. I don't care how you put it. You could be influenced to a certain extent, but you have at some point, some age, you say, you know what, this is what I want to do. Now, like I say, some of the inner city areas have too many liquor stores, right? For the area that it is, for the small pocket that it is. Let's use Robinson Road, for example.
That's okay.
I think Robinson Road has too much liquor stores. Between Marathon Light and Blue Hill Road roundabout. If I'm not mistaken, it's 8.
Where you going?
Say where? 809.
From where?
From the Mall Light. From the Mall Light. So if you switch over, you on Soldier Road side. Right. So from the Mall Light, go west. So Blue Hill Road roundabout.
I ain't go that far.
I tell you about 8.
I won't go that far though. No, if you're at 8, between where Holy Family is and where Super Value is.
Going too far. Holy Family.
He telling you that it's
Holy Family.
Too far.
That's
Holy go from
Holy Cross.
Holy Cross.
That's Holy
Cross.
That's Holy Family.
Holy Family is the Catholic Church?
Yeah.
So Holy Family and where Super Value, where Portion Control is.
It's how much?
And the street.
It's about 9.
No.
I asked you.
I telling you, it ain't that much.
I asked you.
It's not that much. We can count them. It ain't that much.
You didn't get 4 Chinese from our church. From our church to Dingaby though.
No. 3.
4.
3. You get 1 by Super Wash.
Mm-hmm.
You go down 2 corners, 1 by the water thing. Right? And then you
Road.
get 1 by Johnson's Takeaway used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get no more till you cross portion control.
The next one there,
Yeah.
right across the road.
From where? No, it's two. It's two like they almost matching.
Yeah.
Like one in closer where NIB used to be.
Right.
And one further up. And then you have the one by Superwash.
And the one, no, they are two. They are down there.
I'm asking you, I'm telling you.
So you have Washington Street,
And then you used to have one. They used to have one right there opposite.
Johnson's.
Not opposite Johnson. Opposite. Yeah. That's the little white one. The little white building. That's he close though.
Yeah, not right now.
The little old man open up.
That long ago,
Yeah, so it's 4 then. So it's 4. So he was closed for a long time.
I walked away a lot. I passed away a lot.
He was closed for a long time.
I used to live
my
around
customer.
there. Okay, I used to live around there.
Yeah. So you don't have to come. So between, like I tell you, you have 9. And if you got through the corner by with the area called Wonder Lights, right on the building that they refurbish, it's not a little bar restaurant type.
Yeah,
thing.
little night.
If you come that one, you get 10. And if you come the one in the East Street Plaza behind portion control, then you get 11 across the road by the phone of youth as 12. I mean, I just saying. So like for the Robinson, for that stretch,
That's a 20-minute walk.
that's a lot. For that stretch,
Not only
that's a
that,
lot.
that's a 20-minute walk.
But everywhere ain't like that though.
And if you go to each one of those corners,
Not to each one. Every other one.
which one there's not a bar? Mini Street.
Mini Street,
Washington Street.
Mini Street,
Podolio
North,
Street.
Mini Street North though. Not Mini Street.
By us?
Mini Street
Right to the
North.
corner by us. That the grill is.
What grill?
Watch one, two, watch. What are you talking about?
Between Robertson Road and Balfour Avenue.
People
If
need
you go-
people need their libations, man.
If you go through every corner,
But what that's showing you though, the economy booming. If all these places still open, money
I'll
spending,
open it up.
money spending.
the economy booming.
If you need money to open
Well-
a liquor store, no. And people got to wake them.
No. What it's showing is
What is showing?
because
What is showing?
what
What is it showing, Dan? Really?
It shows the epidemic that's in this country. with
What's
alcohol.
epidemic?
Alcohol, liquor drinking, rum drinking.
When all the, you know what? They be careful.
When all the what?
Planes is flying the team, stopping in back in the night. 80s, 70s, nothing was going on. You all mark up a liquor store.
There's an epidemic of alcoholism in this country.
You said from a different chair from me. I don't see it.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Alcoholism.
You say you don't see it?
I don't.
Vera, you are in, but you still are outside looking in. Who is now in? What do you notice with this whole? Huh?
I've been here too long.
Do you think? Let me ask you this: do you think there is a liquor drinking problem in this country? Before you answer, hold on. I was by Mike's the other day. I was across the road there on the corner.
Can't come to the area.
At least 35 in there.
Listen to me. I pull up where the old. I think I close now. The bar across from Mike's.
Across the road.
Yeah,
To the east.
by Mr. McGinney.
Yeah, they closed. So I parked my car there and I was on the phone. And the collect truck pull up there. I say, are they having a party? Is this?
That's a liquor store.
What is going on?
That's
The
liquor-
amount. The senior man pull out in a forklift.
That's a liquor store. They sell wholesale and retail. So they sell to the small people, the small bars and restaurants.
So the one to the west of Mike's, they wholesale.
They also retail.
And they Chinese, right?
They also retail.
Allegedly.
Why?
Okay, go.
Why
No,
nationality?
I only asked, no, hold on. I was not being. I just asked a question.
Sorry.
And again, for full disclosure, there was a period I want to make sure people understand is that Mr. Ramsey was in the industry, very engaged in the industry. So this isn't me saying that, Mr. Ramsey is a prolific rum
No,
drinker.
he was in commercials. He's
Yeah,
around.
he was the commercial side of of selling liquor. I would say that he's that much of a drinker, but
Not much.
but he has knowledge of that area. So I sit in my car and I watch the amount of cases, not cases, the amount of pallets. And I said, what is going on?
He's going
Is this
exponentially.
is this for the month? And then somebody said, no, this is probably for the weekend. I said, man, this can't be for the weekend, man.
It was holiday.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It was holiday.
They said it's a weekend. I said, this cannot be a weekend
It was a
stop.
holiday, then.
This got to be, he lock it in for this quarter.
So what?
The amount of pallets of liquor. I mean, what? All this liquor? Sorry, Vera.
I feel like that's it. You finished. That's it.
I feel like you talked about there being too many. I feel like it's supply and demand. It's only too many if it's more supply than demand. What determines too many? And then the question is, why is there such a high demand? I think that's the question above whether there's too many suppliers. Why so many people want to drink so much liquor? That being said, when I came to the Bahamas 10 years ago, of all the things that struck me, the amount of liquor stores you had did strike me. When I first got here, I was like, why are there so many? Carlo, that's just a fact.
So it's not a lot of liquor stores in London?
No, sir.
No
now,
pubs?
mind you,
You
we
got
don't have
pubs.
No, you can buy liquor everywhere.
You get
though.
bloody pubs.
And I think that's the difference. You
Right.
can buy liquor all over the place.
In
You
a
could
food
buy
store.
liquor in our Super Valley. You could buy liquor in our Solomon's equivalent. So
and then pubs.
having a store
You get plenty
designed,
pubs,
we
like-
do have
pub.
we do have a public houses. You're correct.
You
So,
try
yeah,
to go
I
in the
mean-
pub on a soccer Saturday when everybody is just drinking pints.
And that's why I don't feel like you all have a problem, because everybody, the people be drinking all over the place.
But that's my thing.
That said, y'all have a lot of places that's like a lot of liquor stores, but that's because your regular stores can't sell liquor.
That's a valid point. And then Bahamians drink for so many reasons.
Whoa.
They drink for
Whoa. What?
No reason
They
at
drink.
all.
They drink when they celebrate.
That's everybody.
They
That's not
drink
Bahamian
when they
thing.
sad.
It's everybody.
Drink when they happy.
They drink when they happy.
Everybody.
They drink when they had a rough day at work.
Drink when they had a good day.
And sometimes they drink just because the day is Tuesday.
I
mean, it sounds funny, right?
We're not trying to make, but I'm trying this thing.
But it's the truth.
Here's my thing. When you in communities, some of these communities, these inner city communities, these children gotta walk home from school. They passing brothers them outside an establishment drinking liquor. About 8 people like me used to walk. We used to walk from C. Adrius to Palm Beach Street. You know how much liquor that child is seeing on that walk.
I don't think it's
being so normalized.
I don't think it's the store, though. I think it's the atmosphere or the environment that the store creates, as opposed to the child has to walk past a liquor store. No, they have to walk past drunken men outside a liquor store.
Why they drunk? Why they drunk?
Because they
Why is this drunken man? Because this is what liquor stores are, and we know this, and we know this is what happens. There's this congregation that happens at all of these spots.
So let me show you how funny life is. You already just say, him and his siblings used to walk from Mini Street to Palm Beach Street. They don't drink. They don't go in liquor stores.
But I also said,
Hold on.
I also said that you cannot compare my reality and your reality to all these other children's reality. The social dynamics have changed drastically in the last 25, 30 years.
Your daddy only get instilled so much in you, right?
Oh, no, he can still a lot. That was crazy.
Yeah, but you still, at some point...
He instilled a lot.
At some point, right?
I could click.
Oh, we got it. Don't click on it.
At some point, right? You still have to make a decision on what you could do from what you ain't could do. Right?
But-
so while you was in that environment, you knew better, right? But you could have one or two friends from GAG, man, that's a man. Do some big nigga, we walk inside. Get us one 2 cold 45. We can join them before we go home. Not only because of your daddy, but because you didn't have no interest for it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't per se, but with the preponderance that's there, if I didn't have
You and
the
Tito,
guardrails-
using these big words.
if I
You and Tito been slapping around these big words a lot lately.
if I didn't have the guardrails that I have, then guardrails would have been different. But there are a lot of kids that don't have these guardrails,
And
they
a lot
are
of those
growing
kids
up.
just walk by, like he says, they look at the drunk and they get say, I don't want to be like that, and keep walking, or they don't want life, I can try it.
And I know why you here pump faking, because a lot of and I live a bit older than you are. Not that much. I got you, but 3 or so years. Sports day, fun day, all those different days.
You actually my crew.
Your crew was drunk, but stop it.
No. We was
Your crew was drinking.
No.
Because I know, but the boys, the brethren, them, Delton them and Bailey them kind of days, I have to class them drunk, man.
No.
First of all, he wasn't drunk.
Okay, they
one or two Chardonnays.
Chardonnay.
I ain't start.
This is bad in these schools, you know.
I didn't start.
Liquor drinking is bad in these schools.
Not start drinking until I was at high school. I didn't start drinking until one time I graduated, coming out of high school, and then going into UB. And that's the problem, because Portland Science have these little bundle specials in between classes. But you know what's to drink plenty? When I went to UB, all the private school students, all Government school student in the school, they ain't trying to lose their scholarship, they trying to wait. This private school, let's try.
Why you pointing this way, though?
Hey.
Why you pointing this way? I've been serious.
Hey, where we going? We going Butland Sands.
Let's go.
Crew of them smoking cigarette, they smoking Marlboro Lights. And then the other ones, Butland Sands had a $2, $2.25, $2.50 special, Bacardi and Ale and a Coke soda. Tape together in the fridge. And you buy that and get a cup and you walk outside. Then you go back and suddenly the tree of knowledge and have a good time.
Yeah, tree of knowledge.
That tree of knowledge just be
right
good liquor.
There you go. A big tree and you be.
Yeah. Isn't there one? Oh, what building she's talking about? She's talking about a building. That's Julie.
When you
one
were
building.
talking about Mike, she wrote down.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yes, one across the road. Yeah, there's one across there. From Mike's, isn't there one across the road?
From Mike's?
Yeah.
The yellow building.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what the old way, but only old man is not good now.
Must be a good crew there. And then if you go there, I think by Quintine Alley, there's another one there on the corner.
Not Quintine Alley. You make an alley. I know what you mean.
Not Quintine Alley. What's the name?
Y'all leave the ghetto alone, man.
No, that's what we're trying to say. Leave the ghetto alone. They destroying the ghetto.
Is there an age limit for drinking?
18 supposed to be.
18.
Yeah.
And that was nice school. My grade 12 year.
I don't believe it's a grade 12 year. Tell the story.
My grade 12 year. I got my parents have gone on. I was responsible for bringing coconut water to school. Because we are playing country, I had. So I had my good, decent daddies. Right for me, getting coconut for us on Saturday. I just put a little small, remember, occupy the little leader boy with handle.
Yeah.
I come there full, and we come to school, but they bought it. Around 8:30, before school start. Two of my boys walk down by washing the street.
That I'm hearing?
In their school uniform.
In their uniform. I come back with 2 bags from washing the street. And that was 20 plus years.
That's your brother, buddy. I was in Berlin.
Hold on. That was 20 plus years ago.
It was not 20 plus years. Tell them when you come to school.
2003.
Oh, okay, 20 plus.
No,
21.
20 plus.
20 years.
I mean, you mean what, 24?
I was with 25, but 25, I was counting.
So 22 years ago, that's our reality. Mm-hmm. So you tell me now, it's the same thing for them. And this way,
so your boys
there's 7 more now.
So you think the solution is to have fewer liquor stores? That's really what this comes down to.
No, I do think that we need to look at this. We can't keep on giving out liquor licenses.
Okay.
You can't have a number shop too close to school, see?
But I think you also need to look at the enforcement of these rules.
It's the same thing. All of them supposed to all of them supposed to be certain amount of feet from.
It's supposed to be it's supposed to be 700 feet
from a church or a school, right?
That ain't that far.
That ain't that far. And I know
700 feet is not that far.
It sounded plenty. But when you think about where it applies the most, it's going to be in the inner city. That enough.
Was that from what? The gate?
I guess from the building.
That's a very interesting question too.
Because for where we is, they tight.
That's a very, very valid point too.
From the building.
From the building.
For the first building. That the liquor store is right there. You ain't lie. That is not 700 feet. So that might be 700 feet from the music block.
From the front gate?
Not from the front gate.
From the.
That's not from the front gate.
Come out on the side so you go up.
You mean from where our school is?
Yeah, from where I teach.
You have a very valid point.
That is not 700 feet.
And if you go across the road, that's 700. You still 700 yet.
Maybe they did it 700
from one
school.
Hold on a second.
That is 700.
I didn't think, but there's hold on.
All this time.
Hold on. The new village, right across. That had never been 700 feet.
You mean
that's the restaurant.
From B.B. Roberts.
That's the restaurant.
That's a restaurant.
It ain't a restaurant. When I grew up, it wasn't a restaurant.
It's a pub. Pub means what?
Public house.
Public house.
Public. Is it? Pub means public house.
Mm-hmm.
Village public house. I didn't know that.
It's the accent. My talk at the British accent. My talk about.
Top boys. Isn't it?
Yeah, no, that is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It sounds Indian. God, you sound Indian.
I used to learn to say that one word.
Keep practicing.
Say it for me.
Say it quicker. In it. That's it. Not in it. Let it come out.
That's the only word I would know. When I go over there, I can just be saying that.
Please say for your own benefit, please.
I try to figure out. I don't see that 700 feet because we really ain't 700
It
feet.
isn't though. So why are you calculating?
What
It's very obviously not 700 feet.
What difference is it going to make to you?
No, it's gonna make a lot of difference when I go to meeting.
No, I just
when I go to meeting in a little while.
You get the other situation sorted out? I ain't sorted out yet, right? Let's fix that first. One thing at a time. Man.
which one?
We got to talk offline with that one. But I just want to know, you can't be trying to, put too much things in one basket. Let's fix that one first. That one is more important.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
so don't count no more.
Yeah, so don't.
I want to walk it. Good
Yeah.
point. All right, that's boss. Thank you, sir. Let's stay focused. Jody said they drink to go to work. Yeah, they drink to do everything. Unpopular opinion, a vast majority of Bamans are functional alcoholics who don't believe they have a drinking problem. That is correct, Julianne wrote. Functioning
What's a
alcoholic.
functional alcoholic?
An alcoholic who's lied. Who realize that they're alcoholic.
But what's an alcoholic? Somebody that can't do without.
Somebody who can't control their consumption. Who's addicted to.
On a consistent basis, like every day.
Right. You're addicted, so yeah, every day.
Every day you drink till you get drunk.
But if you're a real alcoholic, you stop getting drunk.
How you know?
That's what I've seen. I've read. I promise you, this isn't something I know from experience. I promise you.
Where's your sauce?
Just like yours, TV. TV.
All right. Sophia, this is the concern. After they are intoxicated, what environment is being created?
Some people go to sleep. Some people get violent. Some people are happy. It just depends.
I wish you to take the time to think about that answer. You answer too fast.
What's the truth?
No hypnotic Delton? Chardonnay?
Chardonnay. I'm still shocked.
You don't even know what a hypnotic is. You know what hypnotic
Really?
What's incredible hug? You know what a incredible hug is? That was never good. They never did like that.
I mean, I didn't go to that school. I didn't go to that school.
I'm not supposed to mean.
You ashamed of where you came from?
Let me see it.
Powerful.
For a while.
If I any of your classmates, I'll disown you.
He been there for a while.
I mean, that's another topic. I mean, because they disowned me too, so might as well say it.
Like, please, man.
I mean, if we could go there, I might as well.
That's how you can.
That's another conversation for another time. But they just
I can't keep up.
they just own this. Anyway, so I thought that's a worthy conversation to have.
But I mean, in all honesty, I find this fun and jokes aside. It's just about it's about everything. Doing it responsible and teaching your children responsible, right? And I know you say sometimes in the industry they don't have the persons in that corner to teach them that, right? But this day and age, we got I believe like part of the world like really corrupt with this little social media thing. Like I think they don't really know what life really is. For example, I see a meme the other day with an old woman dragging a little boy inside as the sun go down, right? Because he's been outside all day. Then underneath it, you have the woman pushing the little boy outside with the remote in his hand because he only wants to stay inside and play video game, right? And I said to say it at some point, when children reach a certain age, they decide what they feel like they will lean more towards, regardless of their environment, right? You have some children who have no choice to do certain things at a particular age, and then you have some that have a lot of choices, regardless of their environment. Because they can choose not to do this, not to do that, or I'm going to do this or do this. So I still think it comes down to them at a certain point.
I have somebody said that's trying to call. Try again, caller. Try. The call line on it. Just give me a second, caller. Let me get the call line set back up. It was on charge apparently. I'll give you a chance to call back. Yeah. Any other viewpoints on this? If you type in, if you call in, I ain't get the call line. Give me a second.
Yeah.
If you call in, hold on. But
it goes way back to everything else, though. I mean, it goes way back because if we look at it now, the things that you see on social media, we can see at that age. Yeah. If you don't screen stuff that they watch or things that they see on YouTube and stuff, like you wasn't exposed to all these things on TV.
But I guess I'll tell you this, because I'm around one of the tables that I'm around. And it's not as me being pastor, whatever the case is. This is another table I sit around, and I get to see the amount of persons that are desiring liquor license. the amount of establishments that want liquor license is dumbfounding to me. Like, how obviously they're doing this because of the demand. So it ain't, I ain't mad at them. They know these business people. One of the guys came in, and this guy, this is what the customers want. This is what the clientele want. I mean, there's such a the fact that there's such a demand for liquor.
But think about it.
We fighting weed, parliaments. We fighting gambling as we should. Fighting all these other things that we should be fighting. But I think we letting this liquor thing go, and then we paying attention to this.
But from a business standpoint, it has the potential to be so profitable, right? When you buy a bottle,
potential.
Okay, I mean, some people don't price their stuff correctly, so they get the loss, right? But when you buy it, let's say hypothetically, you buy a bottle. Let's say you buy a bottle. Say you buy a bottle of tequila, right? A name brand tequila. Like we won't call it on the radio. So you buy a bottle for $80, right? You get anywhere from 20 to 22 shots, depends on the ounces you pour out, right, or the liter. And then they sell a same tequila per drink for $25.
Wow.
For a shot?
That's real talk?
For a drink.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I'm glad you don't know. And then, don't let it
So hold on. So you say a liter bottle is like $80.
You can buy it retail for $80. But
Retail
wholesale for $80. It depends on what size. And then you sell a drink for $20, $25. Depending on where you go.
And you can get how much out of that?
Anywhere from 20 to 22. Depending on how much ounces you pour. Right? The same bottle you buy for $80. You go into the nightlife environment. You spend $400 for that bottle.
Same bottle.
Same bottle. For $80. So if I have a liquor store or a bar and I can make that kind of profit, why not?
So that means then, based on what you're saying, then the state needs to step in then.
Step in and say what though? Y'all just stepping the other day. Y'all just stepping. He just say the table he said
stepping to do what though?
No, I didn't. I honestly I said the table. I didn't. You did too far. I did not go that far at that table. You making the assumption, but the table I said too. I ain't not qualified. I said sit at the table. I'm at the table now.
But they have new rules.
Who was this day? We don't know.
The lady was on the radio the other day with new rules for licensing and this and that. So they trying to put some policing towards it now. So I guess whoever would have been sitting to a table,
yes, wherever that
table was, whoever sitting to the table might have bring up some of the same points that you brought up. So now they're putting things in place to prevent that. I mean, to try and cut down where they can. But at the end of the day, think about it, right? When you bring in 5-6 containers of alcohol as a business establishment, right? And you got to put 200 to 300,000 in the treasury. What you think? They say, "Oh well, start bringing in liquor."
I'm gonna ask this is people listening may laugh at me and like, oh boy, he really Christian. It just wasn't a thing for me. It ain't like I was that saved and that sanctified, that holy. It was never a thing for me. What does liquor do? Honestly, I know it's probably a dumb question, like, but you really is a child. Treat me as a child.
I can't answer that question.
What does it do?
Why can't you answer the question, Carlo?
Pardon me?
Does it numb? Does it make you numb? Does it create another reality in it? Does it in it?
If I sang English, what he sang? I mean Indian. What he sang just now?
That's a real question. I mean, I can say anybody would
Based on the information that has been supplied in the last 10 minutes, Delton and Carlo need to step in and answer this question.
So Vera, you can
Delton was a supplier. He was a partial supplier. Coconut water. You had an arrangement.
That's free coconut water.
You had an arrangement.
That's from a tree. They sell on the side of the road. Coconut boys sell on the side of the road.
Doesn't matter.
They sell on the side of the road right now.
For all intents and purposes, you played a significant role.
They sell on the side of the road right now.
And I cannot envision that you gave them the coconut water and then you walked off to home run.
I passed that.
We don't have effective coping strategies for life's challenges. And oftentimes, we are left to our own devices to figure it out.
Can I just chime in here? This problem you speak of is universal. This is not a Bahamas problem. This is not a Bahamas problem.
Thank you.
I know, but we live here.
Understood.
We buy here, we shop
But
here.
I don't want you to vilify. I don't want you to vilify
that's what he
the
doing.
liquor stores or the government or the state.
I am going to vilify. I live here.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Whoever's the equivalent in London, who is the equivalent in Afghanistan, they got to do that. My job, I live here. and it's a mess. I
don't feel like this is a new mess either. I feel like this
exactly,
is an ancient, old
and
mess.
that's why it's been around for time immemorial, and it's being protected somewhat. And
why,
I think
why do you think it's being protected? I don't think it's being protected as a
like. Don't touch it. It's being too shady. Like people talk in circles in quarters, close quarters about the chances of liquor, because when these brothers, the accidents that we see on the street, is it weed or is it liquor?
That's a good point.
The fightings that we see, I mean, we know the issues surrounding it, but what do we sense more often than not? Is it that the guys were high or is it that they were drunk? A lot of the things that are happening, the social ills that are happening, that is a direct tie to what? And this is not me encouraging marijuana, because marijuana blinds the mind. Anything that blinds the mind to me is helping Satan. So I don't believe it helping Satan. Satan's job is to blind the mind. So I am not.
Same.
I was getting there.
Okay.
But I didn't want to preempt this, what I was reading from these people online. So I'm not a proponent of either, but while we would haul in and ring the cowbells for weed and for cocaine and all that other stuff, but that's why I say, to me, liquor is protected. We don't touch that one. And that's what I meant. We will point to every other vice.
I think Carlo answered that question, though. Carlo thought about the financial gain.
I think that was a very profound
and you
point.
said it's protected. I think it's almost institutionalized. Like it's just so much.
Yeah,
what's the word I'm looking
that
for?
financial gain is serious.
Let me get some more Jody comments there. Jody said, if not liquor, then drugs. If not drugs, then sex. If not sex, then domestic violence. Buy grab. So liquor is less evil? What else do we offer as a socialization tool for the people? Liquor is quite handy. Buy grab. It numbs you. It lowers your inhibitions. It greases social situations.
Jody, I'm coming with all the
All the facts.
This is.
Let me take notes.
Oh my goodness! Interesting talk. Addiction is learned, passenger
I think
down,
it's
passed down through genes, and what are cultural norms. I mean, that's what I thought too, Brother Josie. But Carlo telling me no
Carlo telling you no to which one?
about these cultural norms and people being. And so if we are saturating the walk home, and
It makes it even more normal.
and go to the park by playing ball, and that's what's there. When by Lincoln Boulevard and I jamming ball.
So let me give you an example. So I tell you, at some point you have to have choices, right? So let me use my own life experience. So y'all realize that I ain't really talking foolishness. And I don't even talk too much of my business on the radio because I always get in trouble for that, right?
You typically do the
Right?
right.
But
This one ends up crying around here.
no, you're crying. My father drinks, right?
That was low.
Right?
Yeah,
That's Betty.
I have to get ready,
That's
man.
petty.
When you go all
That's
the way
petty.
in. Then
My father drinks,
Grab
right?
me water.
My father drinks, right? My father drinks. My sister drinks. My brother drinks. But we have a brother that does not drink, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we have one or two siblings that may drink more than the others, right?
One or two.
We ain't got those drinks, right? But we have a brother that he may have a glass of wine or a cocktail here and there, but he doesn't drink like the rest of us, right? That was his choice. So I understand the way that we try to say it is passed down, but it only can get passed down so far until you decide that this is not what I want. Fair enough? Because you could be raised with a mother and a father who are married, siblings. I would not say perfect, but a decent family who just had regular issues. You'll row because the dishes ain't clean. But you go to church together, you go out to dinner together, and you was raised that way. Mommy send you, daddy send you off to college, you came back home, give you a jump start on life, boom, 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 boom. Then you say, what? I ain't getting married. Well, why are you getting married? If that's how you was raised. You was raised in a house under a mother and a father who was married, but you decide you ain't want to get married. You decide, I got one little baby with one pretty girl just to carry on my last name, but I ain't never getting married. You wasn't raised that way. Why did you choose to do that? Mm-hmm. So at some point in your life, you make the choice to decide, I'm going to go left, right, up, or down,
Right.
regardless of how you was raised.
Yeah.
Now, you might have the one or two that hasn't have the willpower to make that decision, but I don't think that's the norm, because especially in the society today, You could have a conversation with a 5-year-old child right now today that is different from having a conversation with a 5-year-old child 35 years ago. So at 5, if they understand certain things, at 15, 16, they understand that their level of understanding is totally different. So they can make the choice, say, oh, I could drink like daddy, or I ain't interested in drinking like daddy, or I ain't interested in getting married like mommy, or I am. So the generational pass me down things, that don't work for me.
I cannot disagree with the foundation of your argument. I cannot disagree with that. However, I do believe that one brother that doesn't drink, I believe in this society that we are in, that doesn't have the kind of familial reinforcement. It doesn't have the kind of value system enforced that was enforced 25 years ago.
But did nobody force them to do nothing?
No, I say enforced. I say enforced. There are certain things that were enforced. There are certain things, there are certain structures, certain things that were in place, I believe, that are now have been denigrated a lot with time in a lot of our families' structures. So there isn't the level, to me, of built-in internal resistance today in the youth of today that there was 25 years ago. I believe that we have so deteriorated when it comes to having the ability to go against. Boy, we live in a society where, and this is painful, and I'm not making jest of this, where children are now committing suicide because of social media bullying.
Boom. So that's what I was waiting on.
So all I'm saying is that and this is not. Don't forget your point. This is me saying that it's painful to say it, but that would not have been a happenstance or a conversation. That would have caused like what 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, and the kind of things. But I grew up my whole life with my brothers calling me fathead. Like that. I mean, that was you're fathead. So everybody in the community started calling me fathead because of them calling me fathead. So I in school getting called fathead. Now we have support groups for children who hear that same thing because they don't have the kind of reinforcement. And it used to make me cry, it used to bother me, whatever the case is, but there's still somewhat of a structure that, I mean, I married with y'all, I went pork y'all, I ain't gonna stop y'all.
Here's the difference, right?
And I ain't gonna stop me.
So I think it's a different type of acceptance, right? The different type of acceptance is, in my opinion, if we use alcohol, I drinking alcohol to fit in within this little crew.
Right.
Right? Within me, you, Vera, and Delton.
Yeah.
All you are drinking?
But them too.
No, all three. So what I can do is I can have a drink. I'll have a drink too, because everybody drinking. And I feel like, okay, me just fit in.
Yeah. Right.
Right? I just want to be accepted in this moment, in this circle. When I'm on social media, and I post a picture as a young child, 15, and my mommy and daddy tell me I'm pretty, and I get 10 likes. And in school, the girl who everybody's saying ugly, she getting 1,000 likes. That's a different kind of acceptance. Like, why am I not being accepted like she is if everybody calling me pretty and saying she isn't? So now this is where the depression kicks in. This is where I don't feel enough for the likes. Mm-hmm. So outside of the bullying, I am being accepted in a circle called social media world. So what do I do? Do I get depressed, or do I now post a different picture showing off different parts of my body to see if it makes a difference? So that's the things they play with. Same thing with boys. Same thing with young boys. It's the same thing. It's like...
So you haven't made my point then?
I'm saying...
You're making my point even the more that because,
But there's a difference. Like I said, there's a difference though.
What difference is?
But being accepted in this circle for this period of time, if the circle don't exist, right? If this drinking, quote-unquote, circle don't exist, are you all right? I'm really a big drinker. But in today's world, being accepted in the social media world is more important than having a drink with a crew of friends.
To fit in.
To fit in. I don't have to drink. If it's 30 us and I ain't like to drink, I ain't got to drink. But if I post that picture and I don't get the kind of likes I want, then I have a problem. So you saying...
You saying it's a different vice.
It's a different vice.
But what I'm saying is it's the same mindset, though. And that mindset is what causes this challenge with the vice to be even a greater challenge when it comes to liquor. And I understand your point. I understand the shift you made. You made a powerful shift. You're very smart, young man.
You've been to CI Gibson.
I can hear that.
I
get it.
Troy Goff.
Yeah. Rattlers, eh?
Yeah, second to none. Hey, don't make it easy.
Best school of marathon, buddy.
Best school of marathon, for sure. By far.
Best government school in the country.
Best school on marathon. Especially North Marathon.
Who write the national?
Especially
Who write national?
North
Who write national?
Marathon. Not C.I. Gibson.
I say who write it? What school you been to?
Not your base.
And Tibbity even didn't. I was because we didn't even know.
No.
Tibbity even telling me to say Gibson. We didn't even know he'd been there. But I want to say this. I used to play with that. That's my daddy never needed a speeding sign, a speed limit sign. Daddy don't need that. Because he is never going to go above the speed limit. Ever. He don't need it. We don't put speed limit signs for my daddy. We don't design proper roads with certain controls for my daddy. We put them in place for the wild boy who don't have no control, no discipline, who drives like an idiot. That's what we put the controls in place for. So my thing is back about the state. When I talk about the state, we need to step in. This is the state's job to protect. We don't put stuff in place for the non-criminal. We put it in place for the criminal, right? For the one who's going to break the law. So when we see the
enforce the laws then.
Y'all who want to drink, we can create these spaces. We have a caller?
Someone call the text line. If you can call the call line.
Yeah, call the call line, please. Don't call the text line.
827-2543.
Is that exactly what Delton just said? If we the state and we see what's happening there, but we need to make sure, not Carlo, because Carlo don't drink, but the other person who is drinking must drink. It may not be this Carlo, maybe another Carlo. All right, Carlo Thompson.
Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos. Then you want to go drink and go get drunk and do whatever you want to do. Okay, these are your places you go.
So here's the thing.
We can break this structure.
So all we do now is enforce the laws, right? When I say enforce the laws, the liquor stores are already established, right? So all you do is, make it mandatory. I don't know, as you can make it mandatory in all liquor stores have cameras, right? I think most of them have. I can come check you if I feel like this little boy just walk with a CHU's uniform or just shop. Play it back. You get slapped with a fine.
I think that's what needs to happen.
Right? If you don't pay your fine, you get closed for a period of time, and then you get a warning.
If you sell to a minor,
right,
you shouldn't be no fine. You should be closed down.
Right. However, you want to do it.
Closed down.
Okay. So however you want to do it. Right. So I'm saying penalize the persons that run the liquor stores that are not following the rules. Right. You can't penalize me as a business owner who owns a liquor store.
Let me get a caller.
You gotta press the green button though.
I tried to, but
especially your fingers says, bro.
Hello, caller. How are you?
I'm great. How y'all doing?
We good, man. Talk to me.
That's good. That's good. I'm here sitting down watching it and watching the barbershop talk with a female in the barbershop. That's interesting.
Come drop a son.
Okay.
Well, I mean, our son got to get a haircut. I mean, you got to drop your son, your nephew, your husband, your boyfriend. All of them got to get a haircut.
School day.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, I can.
All right. Yeah.
Talk to me.
Gotta be we have to talk. All right. Yeah. This is interesting. This is a very important topic, especially for the Bahamas. I know she said it's universally, but then we got to think about the Bahamas. We are looking at the amount of bars and gambling venues, but all of them are indicators that we are a society of pleasure seekers. We are looking for something to please our flesh, to increase our dopamine. And interestingly enough, when certain things are in our environment, we choose the quick way, and most of the time it's not a positive way that we choose.
Right.
Okay. You're talking addiction. Addiction is a brain disease. Okay, because it triggers the dopamine in our sector in the limbic system. If I'm going too quick or you don't understand, please stop me.
Oh no, no, keep on going. Keep on going. I on the clock, so let's go ahead. I need to bring you for a lecture.
In the brain. All right, it triggers it in the brain. All right, the interesting thing, dopamine is a natural neurotransmitter in our brain. Our kids doing well, all right, it pleases us. All right, we get a good contract, it pleases us. Okay, when an individual take a mind-altering substance, it don't increase the dopamine 1 or 2. It increases up to 10. So just now they are captured, all right, to chase that dopamine increase. Okay? Interesting enough, a lot of people assume that addiction is a weakness. It's not a weakness. It's actually a brain disease that we need to deal with it in a mental capacity. It's something that needs to be treated. A mother told me, say the only thing she didn't do and what she should have done was take a 2x4 and beat him, all right, so he could stop drinking alcohol.
Wow.
But the beating works. So now our society, all right, although we don't beat physically, instead of treating our needy who is suffering from a brain disease, we beat them verbally and with rejection.
All right, let me ask you this question because I can hear.
Go ahead.
I can hear from your professional background. I can ask you this as we go back on to the conversation. Let me ask you this: do you think alcoholism, rum drinking in its more colloquial terms, is it an epidemic in this country?
It is, especially after the COVID shutdown.
So
because with the COVID shutdown,
in your profession, you also a spike.
A heavy spike. Persons went from drinking socially, all right, to can't do without it for 21 days. People who work in professional avenues choose, if y'all don't want me to drink, I leave in the job.
So we heard speculation about this. So I mean, I've heard of the speculation from persons. I've never heard from somebody like you in the industry. I mean, in the field that you're in the medical field that you're in, that there's been a noticeable spike since COVID-19. There was noticeable.
Very noticeable, and not just with the social, coming from the teenagers. All right. Right now, they're getting ready for the BGCSE exam, and alcoholism is one of the questions that they have in the exam. Okay, I'm not where I used to do the stats, but when I did the stats, okay, you're looking at alcoholism from 18 to 75, who need treatment. That's not those who still drinking and they think that they can handle it, but they are there, but they're losing homes, they're losing family,
right,
and losing losing everything, but they don't see themselves as an alcoholic. Y'all said something earlier about what type of alcoholic? Functioning. There's nothing such as a functioning addict. Okay, Michael Jackson thought he was a functioning addict. Okay, Whitney Houston assumed that he was a functioning addict. There's nothing, because now, because you could go and get your stuff and make your money to get your supply, is that really progress? That's not functioning. The thing is that your motivation is to go, make money, to get more of the substance that increase your dopamine.
Interesting perspective. Interesting
Okay.
perspective.
Okay, I'll leave that there.
That's a lot. Carlo, thank you so
Okay.
much for lending us to your background and training. Interesting conversation. Let me see if there are more people to comment on that. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you calling.
No problem.
All right. What do you say on that? That's a lot.
Yeah, I agree with the addiction part of it. You know, we wasn't talking about addiction. I was just talking about consuming alcohol. When we come anything they say it doesn't anything to take advantage of.
You're doing excess, yeah.
I mean,
but I mean, and what we're saying is that we drink in excess in this country.
Per capita, yes. I mean, per individual, no. I mean, I don't think everybody don't drink every day, right? And you have some people that drink every day, right? You have people who don't drink at all.
If you get drunk every weekend, are you better? Because you only get drunk on the weekends. Is that okay? They in control?
Are they?
No, I'm asking.
I don't know.
Get out there. Because we say like, because I mean, I had this emphasis on drink every day. So okay, I don't drink every day.
So what I'm saying is,
you get your mic,
I say I'm all for Carlo coming on DJMT.
So here's my thing, right? My thing is this. I
really only plan for this to be a 10-minute conversation. I didn't plan for this to take the whole show.
Based on what he was saying, right?
Yeah.
Right? Based on, he's saying, Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, all the addicts, right?
Right.
They're not functioning. They addicts, and they addicts, but they can afford to fill their need, right?
Right.
Can you be a 2-day addict? Can you be a 1-day addict?
What do you mean?
So if you just drink only on Mondays, does it make you addicted to alcohol?
I believe so.
So Denczil.
I believe if you become programmed that's when I drink, and I gotta drink every
I have
Monday.
to drink every weekend.
You're
I
addict.
didn't say every weekend. I didn't
You
say
said
for-
every Monday.
I didn't say for a particular
You
purpose.
said every Monday.
So if I go to my barber every Friday at 7:30, am I
that's-
addicted to
that's
get my
that's
haircut?
something different. That's something
You're
different.
addicted.
Am I? I'm asking you. So how if I have a drink on Monday? I didn't say get drunk. If I decide,
Okay, I thought you were gonna get drunk.
I never said get drunk.
Okay, you have a drink, and that's your drink day on Monday.
On Monday,
What if you don't get your Monday come, you don't drink? You okay?
I probably am. So I have.
You can find out. Find out. Let Monday come, you don't drink.
I have-
Let me know what happened.
I have. Listen, glad to- I have an associate, right? I have an associate acquaintance that have drinks occasionally through the week, right? But does not drink on the weekend at all. But he'll have 1 or 2, maybe after the week here and there, not every day. But when the weekend comes, he doesn't consume alcohol. Does that make him an addict?
You say he may drink through the week.
Yeah, 1 or 2 here and there through the week. But he does not drink on the weekend.
You fixing these scenarios. You
Because-
you making these adjustments to these scenarios.
Because that's what
like,
it is.
I got folks who I had a member one time I told. I said, listen, you're addicted to Junkanoo. That's a stronghold in your life. No. I said, don't rush.
But how much time?
I say, don't rush this here.
How much times a week is she in?
I said, don't rush.
How
this
much
here.
times
Let
a
me
week?
don't fix my scenario. I said, don't rush this year.
Scenario. This sounds like a real life thing.
This definitely is real life. I
Right.
said, don't rush this year. I can't do it faster. I said, it's only one. I said, what? Twice a year? The little fun rushes go to them, but just don't. This New Year's, this Boxing Day, you don't rush. I can't do it. That's a stronghold, and that's what we call it in church. The church name for an addiction more often than not.
Society is addicted.
Society's addiction.
So does,
for us, we call it a
does
stronghold.
she go to the shack every day?
No.
So why do you think she addicted? And why do you think she have a
She couldn't do it. She
stronghold?
couldn't do without it.
Because that's something she loved to do.
She couldn't do without it.
See, there's
She couldn't do without
there's
it.
there's a difference, in my opinion, when you, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know none but these things. I feel as if you are addicted to something, you need it every day.
Disagree.
In order for you to mentally function, because without it, you telling yourself, I can't function without a cold collect. So when I wake up in the morning, I go and get a cold collect in order to function. If I don't get my cold collect, my day can be all over the place. I can't get nothing done. I crazy. I need my cold
So the
collect.
person who said that they need their
Coffee?
2 bottles of nitrate once a month so they can function through their month. They're addicted too. That's however
How far you space it out?
The spacing
but I think
don't
the
change.
difference- no, the difference is, do they need it to function? That's the key.
But
it's not the
in them-
frequency, it's the need.
That's what I'm saying, right? So if it is that, so it ain't matter you function every 24 hours,
hold
or
on.
someone function 7 days, or they
So-
function whatever. If that's what
So
you
Carlo,
You think it's just the need to function, not the frequency. That's what you're saying.
No, but you're arguing that the frequency, the term will be,
In my opinion-
is shaped by your need to function. So,
So-
if you need it to function, then you have to have it every day.
That's what makes you addicted. That's my saying. But if you're doing something once a month, if you're having 2 bottles of nitrate a month, that's 10 glasses over 31 days.
That's okay.
If
you can't, can you not do it? To me, what
if
determines an addiction-
somebody need 10 glasses of wine in 31 days, I guarantee you they can go 30 days without any glass of wine.
I mean, you're speaking to the area. I am not really that.
I got some.
I
can't speak to it.
Yeah, I mean,
because I'm not a drinker per se, I cannot.
I think to know whether you're addicted is the ability to do without it. For me, I was becoming addicted to coffee because I couldn't do it. I took this whole year off. I haven't had a cup of coffee for the year.
What made you addicted?
You couldn't do
Couldn't do
without
without
it.
it. You could. That's where I was in my mind, so I had to break that. Now I can, but I was in a space where I didn't realize how bad I was. I was sitting down with you all drinking coffee. Every show I drink a cup of coffee.
Some boys come here every so and do drink coffee too, so they addicted.
I can't speak to their personal issue. I don't know what's going on in their personal life. I know for me.
Come on.
I know for me, that's what it was.
I just believe I believe it's frequency. That's my opinion.
So, but then every day you're okay.
It depends on what it is. If we're talking about alcohol consumption, right?
Yeah.
Every day, I think you have a problem.
But every other day,
every
other day you're right.
Sorry, hold on. Let me correct that. If you need alcohol if you tell yourself you need alcohol to function, I think you have a problem. Because there are persons that can have a drink or two every day and be fine. I don't consider that addiction. That's just my opinion. Because they having a drink to wind down or just because. But if you need a drink to function, I consider that being an addict. If you need a joint every day to function, I think you have a problem.
I think most people that need it to function don't realize they need it to function.
You have to know
because they say I don't do this often. So the person who do it once, one drink or 2 glasses of, you would say 2 glasses of wine a day. Oh, they ain't no alcoholic. They just they. But how do you determine that? We don't know that until they can say
What makes you an alcoholic?
I don't know. You ask the caller.
Yeah, man, because you beating me down for my opinion, right? Like you so.
No, I say this might
devil's advocate.
I don't put a devil's advocate. I ain't no devil's advocate. I ain't full with that.
I thought I'd get you slipping.
No.
You just trying to be the voice of reason.
No, not really. No, I honestly do believe that it doesn't have to be every day. I really don't. I believe what determines whether you're addicted or not is your ability to do without. So your ability to not do.
So, all right.
That's my standpoint.
They say, what's his name? I'll make sure I get his name right. Steph Curry shoot 500, 600 shots in practice.
Mm-hmm.
You think he loved the game and he does it because that's his profession, or he addicted to it? You think he could go and don't shoot 500 shots and be all right?
I think you compare right now apples and rocks.
How?
Ain't it orange?
No. You try to compare apples and rocks. There's absolutely no comparison whatsoever. None whatsoever.
That's what you feel?
Yeah. I feel it's a horrible. What you just done is no.
I know. Try it.
You try
There's
it.
a reach. I thought it's just paid him into a different conversation.
No.
There's
Okay.
a reach.
I can change this one because I mean we didn't even talk about the fact that how much Chinese sound like in the country. What's with that? But anyway, I can leave it alone. No, I can leave it alone. I just throw it out there and I leave it. But there's plenty of them.
I know, Carlo.
Yeah, I one of them people I sit around. Ching Wong Wong, Ben John Zone, Zing Zone. I said,
I don't know
where this come from?
Them Chinese help me build my house. I'm not into that.
They okay with you?
I have
Don't
no
buy
problem
them
with
out
them.
that Fiji.
I buy cheap off them.
This good.
I play on property. Them right there.
Leave
solid.
Leave them alone.
Don't bother with them.
DGMT, what's going on in your world, man? Before we go, what's
Read
been
these comments.
read the comments?
Yeah.
I was watching you, and I was mean. I know how much you want the comments to be read. That's why I was actually not reading them.
Why?
I know because we, Barbershop talks tonight. We root tonight. We don't read comments.
Oh, okay, then you do your show. That's your show.
We
Sorry.
root sometimes. Let me see what we have here. Let me get. Wow, we got some DGMTs here on Barbershop Talk. This is Dana Knowles. I've never seen Dana Knowles on Barbershop Talk. Hey, Dana Knowles, glad to see you, my brother.
That's gotta be a lie.
No.
Dana Knowles don't watch Barbershop Talk.
I don't. Do you ever remember the name Dana Knowles on Barbershop Talk?
No.
No?
Don't talk.
Yeah,
No.
no.
Watching, don't say nothing.
Yeah, you don't get Barbershop Talk. That's my personal friend. I telling you, man. I telling you. We even had a conversation yesterday. I put them out there.
I mean, he didn't.
That's
he
why he
didn't
come on the
comment
show
on
now.
DGMT.
Oh, that's what happened.
That's why you go on the show now.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he hasn't been on DGMT for a while.
Because he said, because look at what he's. Anyway, hey, little one. Hey, Dana, what's up, bro? I think overconsumption is the issue. Most drink to get drunk instead of enjoying 1 to 2 cups to mellow out.
Boy.
Boy, synth boy, you can't expose yourself right there. Say the truth about there. I don't know why they're getting drunk. Just drink a little bit to enjoy yourself. Sophia said the call was very informative. Yes, he was extremely informative. The consumption and addiction are connected because I don't think anyone purposely become an addict. The addict started drinking socially. That's interesting. Interesting. I think we do that to convince ourselves we don't have an addiction. A false sense of discipline / control. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Vera, please help your friend.
How come y'all don't say who read the comments?
From Jody Ad, sorry.
And these not personal statements.
I know, right? Dwayne says, with the frequency, then you have to look at binge drinking. One can binge every month. Interesting, Dwayne Josie. That's a call out, by the way. That's a
I forget one.
Yeah. Hey, personal friend. That's my personal friend. Thank you, man. Thanks for staying around. I'm Dana. Binge drinking or heavy episodic drinking is drinking alcoholic beverages intending to become intoxicated by heavy consumption of alcohol over a short period. But definitions vary considerably. Okay. All right. Anyway, all right. So we got to call this. I can segue to that. It was supposed to be a 10-minute conversation. Now it's gone for an hour and 15.
It's gone for an hour and 15 minutes.
Hour and 15 minutes.
I'm not talking about it again.
Huh?
And I am not talking about it again.
No, I think you said quite enough.
I only did it because Vera was there. I was trying to be nice.
But you gave a lot of expert analysis.
I didn't even know Delton used to drink coconut rum, coconut water and rum.
I just had rum. I said
brown bike.
I
learned a lot. My sainted mother and father.
Boy, oh
boy. I said bring coconut water.
I am dumbfounded. I'm going to put this in the brothers' chat this evening. I am going to talk to my brothers and find out
Kobe correctly. Where do you put it in there?
I always wonder why all the coconut tree is bare. No coconut on the tree. This boy that drinking liquor in school. Jesus, keep me dead and cross.
Quote me correctly.
DGMT is what's happening. So this is a significant day. I know I remember August 19th. This is the day when the great Sir Lyndon was defeated by Hubert Ingram.
Hey. Alexander Ingram.
So I apologize. Hubert Alexander Ingram. This is a big day. Oh, that's why they church service on Sunday.
What's your service?
Probably. They have for them.
Are you what?
No, there was at another church.
You could talk about a church on you? Usually don't. I'm only curious. How come they don't come by your church?
I don't have a church. I worship in somebody else's building.
In the building, but I don't come to your building. Everybody's going to church on East Street. That's what they've been named.
East Street.
East Street in Shirley.
No.
They ain't been named.
No. They were at Apostle Raymond Bell's church.
Oh, they was there.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
They was there? On Farnham Road?
What did you say? What's going on, Carlo?
What is happening?
Yes. Yes.
I thought that was the home for the blue people.
Church is a home for everybody.
It's a home for everybody.
And everybody's blue.
Church is where your heart is. Yeah. Church is where your heart is. I was only curious. I don't know the church much. I've only been there a couple of times. And the one time I did go there, he did fine, my shoulder was fine. I said, all these people in this congregation, why he wants to squeeze my shoulder? I feel like I asked this.
You sitting close? You sitting close?
No, it's like my 8 rows back.
He walked to you?
Yeah.
While he's preaching?
Yeah. like, what it is?
Get him, Wells. Well, thank you, Wells. Get him.
Now, one time, I think he passed away. God forgive me if he didn't. Fiji Clark.
No, he passed away. He retired from pastor.
He retired from Boston.
Yeah.
But one day he's walking through the pews, motorbike, and he stopped right there in the front of me. I mean, walking on the pews, and he stopped right there in the front of me. Hey, why me?
They find you.
Why me?
They snip you out.
There's another church in the back of South Beach. What is?
Again?
Yeah, but the church, I didn't want to ever go back there. I can say why. Because I part of different organizations. The church on Zion Boulevard with the big bus. And that's the first time I see different names on the friend envelope, different options. But anyway, seeing with them, you walking through the pew, and this is not, and you stop, look at me, start. I was like, what it is, like, what?
Carlo, I ain't gonna lie, that sound like you're guilty.
Yeah, no.
That really sounds like
it's not
someone throw a
conscious.
stone in the dark and you say, ouch.
No,
It really doesn't
Denczil,
sound-
you ever know me lie, but didn't say that?
I'm not saying you lying. I'm just saying it's
stop
your
in front of you. They
person.
let this walk past you. They
No,
stop
so
where you at.
maybe I just put his hand on my shoulder, right? I didn't make that up. Ain't nobody throw no stone, right?
Did he put his hand on anybody else's shoulder, or yours was the only shoulder he touched all Sunday?
It wasn't the only one, but it's like 100 other people in there. Like, why gotta be one of the 50?
What did he say with his hand on your
There was
shoulder?
100 others, and you were one of the 50.
Right.
Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
but I don't want to be one of the 50. That's what I said. That's what I said. And when VG Clark was walking on top of the pew, right? He would eyes to the front end. So he would fall in. So you get to stop to the third one. And look down and talk to the other little young boys who's in the front, in the third row.
Pick you up.
But he come right here, look down and finish, and look right at me, and then continue. And then the gentleman, I don't know his name, from the church, I think the little Zion Baptist, something on Zion Boulevard. I think he had a little pink church or something like that. I don't know what it is. Him too, each stopped right by me, like, not by nobody else this time. And spoke right to me. And continue.
You remember what he was talking about?
I know I was young then, but I remember that because I wasn't comfortable in the church. I wanted to leave.
Again,
And then we walk
Carlo,
outside.
you haven't disputed what I said. You really have just proven me right.
I didn't.
You just felt uncomfortable in the church.
In that particular church, I wasn't uncomfortable.
This is definitely time to change the subject.
I wasn't. That's fine. I wasn't comfortable in that church. I'm human.
So how you get there?
I forget what organization it was. Some
Okay.
either Key Club or Kiwanis, somebody church service, some. Always something.
Anyway, the only point is because of that for them had the service on Sunday. I don't remember else church. That's all I wanted to say.
I just surprised that they was there. And you say, "Oh, church is
33rd anniversary.
Yeah,
How
man.
much?
33 years.
33 years. So why your boy ain't tell us he's having church service when he's in there last week? We could have gone.
We do need to speak
Yeah,
to
he
that.
didn't say that.
He didn't tell us come to church.
Shannon Don.
Shannon Don, can't ring.
Yeah, he was
Get it
a
going.
guest on our show last
I
week.
saw.
Yeah. We get it going? I can.
Where you gonna go?
I have a church.
You was visit churches though.
Not on Sunday that often. I did visit
You
a
have
church on Sunday.
visited church on Sunday
Before my church starts.
You've never visited church on Sunday Central.
Sunday morning?
I asked, have you ever
Church,
visited?
my church time? Very seldom.
Have you ever? You missing the point.
Very,
It's amazing how
very-
you all always say be transparent, y'all, right? And then y'all can beat around the bush. I didn't say you always would. Have you ever? Yes or no?
Have I ever missed my church
No,
service
no,
to
no.
go to another church?
No. Have you ever visited your church on another church on a Sunday morning?
See, like you talk about addiction, you got to define visit. Do you mean pass
frequency
by?
is?
What the frequency? Do you mean how long do I have to be there for it to be a visit? If you mean pass by half an hour, like this past Sunday, I was at Rakino's church. I was there, Pastor Monka's church. I was there for about an hour, then I left to go to my church.
You was visiting somebody else's church on a Sunday morning?
He starts at 8. My church starts at 9:30.
I asked you if you was visiting another church on a Sunday morning.
I was.
All right then. See how easy that is?
But
Rakino's going a date?
Huh?
Rakino's going a date?
He going on a date.
What time is he get out?
It doesn't matter.
Let's go on a date.
He going on a date.
Don't for don't say go now. You know me and you know just what me and you go.
That's why I said I had to go.
When I used to visit your church, I wanted to come right when the word start, not before.
What I don't
That's
like is
not
that
nice,
I don't like that
Carlo.
misleading statement about because just lead worship. That means that's a very strong statement to Vera.
Everybody
all
have
right,
their
though.
preference.
He tell me I used to play drum too loud.
You know what? It's past color. Don't come till like 11:30.
I remember when Sunday
My skin ain't thick.
when life was in Wong's Plaza. I think was it a christening or just come bring the church? I come to church something. So you come to church. That's before he used to wear suits. He used to wear the big vest and the long sleeve. Yeah, and he carrying on and he's singing and he say, "All right, we wrapping up now, getting ready." He coming now. Then somebody must see Mr. scream something. Then he starts singing again. And they look now. He throw Delton off the keyboard. He on the keyboard playing. And they watch him throw that fat ass box. I like, bro, it's like 11:30. When do the preach? When are you going to preach? When? We been singing for 2.5 hours. When are you going to preach? Delton in the corner. Mr. playing the piano and singing at the same time. I ain't come here for this. I think Tito was playing the congos at that time.
Absolutely.
At that point, what is going on? How much song y'all can sing?
Now, you know what is not right, Vera, and I don't know if you're aware of this, that all through COVID, our church took this man through, all through COVID, every Sunday.
Oh, yikes.
What do you mean took him through?
He watched
us online?
every Sunday.
But I
He
didn't.
wouldn't be the only one.
I
though.
didn't know him. I didn't.
But what I'm saying is that he
I
wouldn't. But and you know,
I did- I-
as an act of gratitude, you know what? Let me come at least once a month. Let me come by.
I added on
and
mute.
tolerate the singing.
I
You
added
want
on-
people to come to church as an act of gratitude?
I added
Him?
on.
Yeah.
I added on mute.
Carlo, yeah.
I added on mute till he started talking. So it'll be on my surface. I'll be cooking. My surface will be on the corner. And when I see you all move from the front and walk down, and then
The truth is, all of this is an insult to everything else but you. You know,
this is not an insult.
It
no,
is, though.
No,
you literally just said until everybody else came off the screen, you kept your phone on mute.
Not the
There were
phone.
only 3
My
or
safe-
4 other
my
people
safe-
on
my
screen
safe-
at that time during COVID. Wasn't a whole bunch of people.
So listen,
just like
so-
4 of
so
us.
Vera,
I can
so-
call the names myself.
Marisha.
Frequently, Marisha, D'Angelo.
No, it wasn't D'Angelo.
Yeah, it came.
What
D'Angelo came later.
Okay.
Yasmin
Yeah.
and Robin.
I say
And
saw
then
Robin a few times.
Yeah, Robin. Yeah.
Did you unmute for? See.
You want me for Robin?
So all of this, you really shouldn't have a problem.
So here's the thing, and listen.
Do you know what? Don't explain the
No,
thing.
no,
It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Don't explain the thing.
Listen,
We done been here for an hour and a half. You do not have to explain the
don't
thing.
want- I want
okay.
to. I want to.
Okay.
So this
you don't
is
want to do it
nothing-
offline. You
No,
want to do it now.
This has nothing to do with you though.
Oh, I know.
All right. This is going on from prior Vera, right?
Okay.
And I said, listen, Tito always beat me up with this. I don't mind, a little 20 minutes, half an hour, race back thing, right? And just every church I go to, I that ain't my thing. I'll stay home and listen to gospel music every once in a while, but praise and worship ain't my thing, and it ain't knocking it. When I go to church because I want to hear the word. That's just me. Some people just go to Wendy's because they want spicy chicken. Some just go because they want burger. Everybody have their preference. That don't mean is that I wouldn't enjoy a chicken every once in a while, but I just prefer just to go straight for the burger. That makes sense. There you go. Get the thing on. Yeah. We can move on now.
Thank you very much, Julianne. Julianne says, I'm so glad you put this here. Now, stop that, Carlo. In Wong's Plaza, we used to go home at 12 o'clock.
What, 12 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. When I first joined life, he wasn't in church till
So listen, man. That, I think we had a Christian that day, and you was just showing right out. If I'm mistaken, you are on the gray with the pink shirt.
That's all right. I remember the gray.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
a picture.
I remember the gray
Like,
picture.
I like that.
I remember the gray and the picture. And the high collar picture.
There we go. Yeah. Not every Sunday you was going 12 o'clock. I remember that, and we wow and back and forth in the barbershop, but the week after that.
Hey.
But it is what it is. I like life though.
Yeah, we can tell. we
Listen, you don't be petty with me because your best friend just started coming to your church yesterday.
Oh, he had to defend himself. Nah, I'm not.
I didn't say it with him in the face.
Guys, it's been really nice having joining you lot.
Don't keep putting all this pressure on me. I'm fully involved in my church. I don't have the time.
I wanted to get Vera before you go. There's an interesting dynamic
Delton,
of your
tell them where I am.
conversation.
I'm so like
On
you
Saturday.
keep me on here for an hour and a half. I blow.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, I might not last long.
I know.
Absolutely.
If
My battery
anybody
is
know, your
absolutely
battery,
dead.
I know.
Oh,
battery
my
finished.
God.
If we start staring,
You gotta
blinking fast.
You gotta get me early.
That conversation you all had there, I really wanted. You were talking about your experience coming back home and all kinds of stuff like that, and I had to sign off. It was a very interesting conversation. I wanted to stay on
Right.
for. If you would just get 42 seconds.
Which part of it do you want?
You told me the brethren them and the brethren them not being serious and this kind of stuff. And
Oh,
then,
it's,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Delton, you summarize it for Carlo, please.
I think we were talking about the situation going back to. She went back to UK last month for about 4 weeks. Gone out by herself. Went to the airport, lifting big bags by herself. Like one guy was there helping people take bags off the conveyor belt. Saw Vera when she came. He stepped back, put the hands back. Let Vera get a bag by herself. She had 4 bags.
Maybe it's because I 5'11".
He let her get a bag by herself.
He might have been intimidated by you.
Carlo, he was as big as this guy.
She went to a public house.
Carlo, I didn't go because it was a public house.
By
They had
herself?
live music that night.
She went by herself.
That's all.
No explanation
That's
needed.
Sitting down by herself. 2 guys there talking the whole time. Didn't even see her. Didn't notice her. After a while, one turned around, gave her a little pity conversation. She was like, she's going around.
No, it wasn't a pity conversation.
I
It
didn't
was
say
like a
he
good
might have talked to you.
conversation.
No, like when he turned around,
but
he's like,
but he said, I look unapproachable, but he don't mind approaching me because he's not scared of rejection. That was the premise.
So-
but those are 2 separate conversations.
So here's the thing.
Oh no, we hadn't even given you all the facts yet.
Oh, give me some more facts. Then.
So it was just 2 separate conversations. One was about guys approaching, being intimidated, like men approaching, being intimidated, not knowing how to approach women. The other one was black men and black women. Like black men is do black women dirty. They'll treat a white woman or a woman from somewhere else, or even a man, with more grace, patience than they would a black woman, because they'll help a white woman lift her bag off the thing.
That's a London thing.
No, the bag thing happened.
A London thing in it.
It wasn't a London thing in it. That bag thing happened in Miami.
Oh, that's
in Miami airport, and the gentleman was black.
Was he a Bahamian?
No, he's American.
But they just as
No, because the Bahamian porters never help me with my bag. They watch me push.
Oh, that's their job. They
Huh?
ain't helping you with your bag. That's their job.
They don't.
You
No,
get
but
it.
they don't offer to help
They
me.
don't even offer.
They don't even offer to help me ever.
Really?
Never.
You
This
sure?
is like a.
You know
This is a
there's
chip I have on my shoulder
there's a
now.
little nod when you're coming down the escalator.
Let me tell you.
Have you caught that nod?
No,
you might
you
have
missed
missed the nod.
Let me
You
give you.
You know what I mean? The
Let me give you
escalator,
context.
you got an
I
escalator.
know exactly what you mean.
And see the man
I know exactly what
you
you
do like
mean.
this.
I've been
What you
doing.
do? You ever do like this?
I've been doing.
When they do this,
Hold on.
it's usually up. It's supposed to be up.
And you
When
do?
they go up,
You go down.
You just come down. That's the problem right there. No, because when you coming down, they standing right there and see the man see me.
So you didn't listen to the show.
Go ahead. No, I didn't.
You didn't listen to the show because
Go
what
ahead.
I explained is that historically I have found like when people are pooling around the conveyor belt waiting for their bags,
Right.
and then the porters are kind of approaching, you need help,
Yeah.
never, maybe one time in my 10 years of going back and forth, right? So for me now, when I go to the airport, I just automatically assume whatever I brought, I don't have this airport by myself. I came back to Nassau with about my weight in luggage. I needed help this go around. Let me know. I needed help. When I was coming down the escalator, the man say, "Excuse me, miss, you need any help?" When I looked up, he was looking behind me at the white woman that was behind me. Because Delton said, "Oh, you by yourself, so they don't think you have a lot of luggage." I was like, but they asked the woman who was by herself behind me if she needed help. She wasn't old. She was maybe a couple years older than me. She was an old lady. She wasn't crippled. She didn't have children.
Man, you sure he didn't ask you for his man?
I've done this so many times. I'm not making this
I'm
up.
really bored about this.
That's very talk-
And you should be.
I only can talk about the dating part of it. The part of it, that's beyond me.
I can understand that.
But I can see why men would find you intimidating.
But this is for offline. This is not for barbershop talk. Because I don't want this to be like a personal me thing, you know. Because I feel like there's a lot of women who are in a similar position.
They are. It's not
Yeah.
Just, not
Yeah,
just
but
you.
but you're talking about yeah, you are talking about her.
Okay.
What you say about her? Why?
You did this was not the premise on which God brought me onto this show. Say what you're gonna say, but I want you to know, don't ever call me to come back. Don't ever call me to come back.
Offline.
No, Carlo, because somebody else might benefit from what you have to say.
No, but I mean-
I can be the sacrificial lamb. You go ahead,
So the whole thing is, in my opinion,
please.
so some men are intimidated by women by their job, right? Like if they feel like they make too much money, I don't want to and you are guilty by association, right? Because unless they hear you talk, they don't know that you're not vehement, right? So when I see you out, I don't think tourist. I don't think
Right.
Xbox.
Okay.
So you look like
As
a
far
vehement.
as okay.
You could pass for a vehement woman.
You pass for us.
Right? You're not there yet. Even though you've been there 10 years. But when they, how you put it?
I really want to hear this.
I want to make sure I word this right. See, because it's the words I would use seem really radio sensitive.
That's why you gotta let Carlo take this offline.
I trying my best to fix it. Fellas, just I can't say.
Now
What you trying to say?
I gotta end the show. I didn't find what's this. Now I need to find out where does he was getting with this.
But no, but in all honesty, right? Some men are intimidated by men for different reasons. Some may be intimidated by your height. Some may be intimidated by your beauty. Some may be intimidated by your confidence because you might walk around with a particular air to you like, soon you can shoot me down. I can't take this chance. Everybody don't like rejection. Some people like easy targets. So I can go where I know I can win.
Now, mind you, your co-host Tito Basil said I didn't look helpless or vulnerable enough.
No, I say you should.
No, I'm only saying that because you said easy targets.
Right. So when I say easy targets, it's like, okay, well, I can shoot my shot because I know she can't tell me no. This one here, like, she have, like, you look like you have it all together. Like, she's
And
pretty.
I don't understand that.
Which is, yeah.
If you understand.
This has been
That's powerful,
incredibly.
though.
This has been very helpful.
That wording that you don't look like an easy target. I mean, that's
Because what are you looking for, right?
so you're saying that you
Hold
say,
on.
so you saying that this guy looking for the boy looking for a good time. That's what he's looking for.
Right. So 9 times out of 10, if a guy doesn't approach you, it's because he sees you as, let's say, in Bahamian society, wifey material, and he ain't really looking for a wife at this particular juncture. So he just looking for somebody to have a good time with, and you don't look like that person who
Would have a good time.
when dabble in that word.
I don't look like
would
I
have-
don't look like I would have a good time.
No.
Okay.
No. You taking it? You have to
No,
take it.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
So let me ask you this.
I'm
I mean,
making light of the issue because this is an uncomfortable topic. This is
You-
uncomfortable.
You were removed from the dating game. Let me ask you this though. Back in the
All of
dating
you
game,
are. Yo, no used to be. None of you.
But I mean, I was never in the game in that circle. So I never was in that game. So I can't even speak to it, right? But I'm in the game where you go out and this and that. I never had a social life. I was all church my life. So I don't have I have no experience in this area. But guys who go out, hang, whatever the case is. When you get, does the typical guy say, okay, I'm ready for wifey material? Or it so happen that just somebody they go out with and it just evolve? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe how can you answer? Is it that?
It depends
Is
on-
it that? Okay, now I get out. You know what? I looking for wifey material now. So I again looking for
as
a
superficial as
viewer like woman now.
as superficial as it may be, some men may not ever take a woman serious because of where they met them. Some may, and some may not. If I meet you in a particular place that I think doesn't hold up to the standards I believe a wife should be, I wouldn't date you on that level. I will treat you as such.
That's kind of what I was getting. Okay, so it depends on where. So where do you go?
I don't know. I couldn't.
Where's where are the acceptable places?
I could not
for
tell
wifey
you.
material?
You realize I've been with my wife 19 years.
Wow.
I've been
okay.
married 17. Wow.
Honestly, you need a whole different crew for this conversation
Yeah,
because
so I can
none of
then-
you are useful to any of the young women. Because there's a few
I mean,
single
I was.
women in
What
the
you were
talks.
saying, I mean, before that, I was
There's a few single.
of the word. I guess, kind of. But it was just fun times.
Oh man.
That's fun time.
No, I think what disqualifies me is not how long I've been married.
I could-
married. It's that
I
I
could
just
go-
never in that space, so I don't even know how that space works.
But I could count I could count the serious. You know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't count that. Don't count that. Yeah.
Let's change the subject.
Because you get a lot of friends listening to this show.
I got my idea.
Do you get a lot of friends listening to this show?
And I do not get.
You get a lot of friends listening to this show.
Or
Yeah, no, but you.
yeah. I saw.
Quick diversion.
Oh gosh. But yeah, Vera. Let's do this. So where do you hang out? By the pub?
How y'all is in your show?
Pretty much just like this. we run out of juice, then we just turn it off. we run the engine till it dry, and then we just turn it off. I was waiting for you to answer. Oh, you answering?
Oh, he asked me a question?
Yeah, he asked me.
What question he asked me?
Let's go to the pubs.
Where you hang out?
Where the pubs is? Carlo?
Village pub.
Somewhere off Robinson Road.
The new village.
Somewhere off Robinson
Not the old one. You got a new one.
So, for you, where do you hang out? Besides church, if we go.
Like places to eat. There aren't very many other places to hang out.
Yeah. So just go to restaurants. You're usually not by yourself.
I'll look for like events, so things I'm interested in. Like I'll go to the theater, like go to shows and stuff. I'll go to places where they play live music because I enjoy live music. And then most time I stay in my house.
With friends or by yourself?
I mean,
or a friend.
How often does a person just go out by themselves? I've tried that before because people make it seem like it's a solution to.
Oh,
it doesn't. It doesn't make any difference at all. So I go out with people, so I'm not sitting by myself, staring into space.
Wow.
I'm the kind of person who would happily go out by myself. I enjoy going to the movies by myself.
No.
I'll go to a show by myself. Preferably not though.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So y'all let people on single guys.
Fair enough.
Single guys.
Y'all don't have none of them on. Y'all single men don't watch the show.
For sure?
Yeah, y'all have single men who watch Barbershop Talk.
That's fine. Let's think about it. Hey,
I think.
Blood our brethren married now.
Yeah.
It's powerful.
Barbershop is a mature man show.
So
Ain't for the
you
young
say
boys.
single men can't be mature.
I put a roar on the end, mature roar. I think there's a level of maturity that comes with being married.
Any single men are there? Before we close, let me know
You are just trying to sell Vera off like that.
No. Now.
I am never coming back. Oh my goodness.
No, I really was just
Never
doing
going
that.
back.
Vera knows better than that. Vera knows that's gonna be a problem. Vera knows that whoever the brother is, that she gotta wait a long time before she bring him to me. It could be a problem. You have to run through troops and leap over walls.
Thank God for Jesus Christ.
Whenever this brother comes. So no, I just want to know. I just want to just do a poll of that theory that we don't have single men in our show.
I think so. You don't have many. You're married men.
I look at the list of days
way.
who's coming
You're
on
based on the episodes I've watched and the commenters I've seen.
You know all them. All them are.
Not all of them, but you
can tell by what they say.
When you're a single woman who is waiting for marriage, that's like a radar you have off in your head. That's like a scan the room. Gone, taken, unavailable. Yeah, fun fact, Sophia. As soon as she advertises that, within an hour, there are no more female tickets left.
Wow.
That's a fact. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you something I know. So I have to listen up. I have to have her. She needs to have my number directly to call me before she advertises, so that by the time I extend. So that's what happened the last time.
We should start with this because I mean it, and I don't know this and.
But honestly, before it sounds like I'm shooting it down.
Hold on, I'm a church man. Back in my single days, I don't know who goes to the thing that the Beijing Rogers does. I don't know the thing who goes to that. But back in my single days and being a young church, but I wouldn't have gone to that. To me, people go there, head ain't good. That's what I say in my mind.
For me, I'd be that's much losers.
Right. Honestly, I'd be like, why I ain't getting no.
And therein lies the problem.
I am not insulting nobody. Please. I'm just talking about
Christian single man.
I say where the place is? Cafe Maury.
It's on
East Bay.
East Bay.
Or by what next
Waterloo,
to Waterloo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that when I was single, I would have never seen that.
I think that mindset still exists because.
That's just what jokers get. I ain't dying for that.
I don't know if it's a jokers thing. My theory
I just never
is
used the word he used.
My theory is
I thought my word was more sanitized than this word. This word was
losers.
He said losers.
But you mean loser women or loser men? No. Just losers in general. Because people who are single and looking to mingle
trying to get on
are losers.
She's trying to get on the list.
I lose so bad I ain't even make it on the list. I'm worse than a loser.
And please, those who are listening, I am not knocking you. I'm talking about my mindset back then. That's
No,
what
but
my
I
mind
think that
was.
mindset still exists. But my theory is when it comes to, let's not say singles events, but let's
Who's
say
basing on that? That's Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you go support that. I like her. She was just said last week.
Yeah.
Oh, she's sweet. She's sweet.
And they've done. I think they've done 2 now. The first one was super successful. I haven't seen the reels and
When you say
social
successful,
media
what you mean?
stuff.
People get.
Like there were a lot of people there.
Oh, I don't mean like people get.
I mean, success
get
in the
hooked
first
up.
instances. You probably who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
I guess time will tell. But my theory is when it comes to men and women meeting in intentional spaces. So let's say not a singles event, but a networking event, even business, something to do with business. Or when I was in London, I went to like an African diaspora networking event. That was to do with investments and buying property and entrepreneurship, right?
And still nothing.
The ratio is awesome. No, but the ratio for these events where people are trying to meet people is always heavy on the women.
Light on the man.
Always heavier on the women and lighter on the men, like 70-30. And I say 70-30 is like a night. That's a good scenario. Like if you're a female and you go to an event, whether it's like it's entertainment, singles directed.
They shouldn't have been intimidated by you in that environment.
No, but we're not even getting there. We're just talking about the kind of people who are outside looking to meet other people. Men aren't attracted to those spaces. I don't find that men
that's what you mean.
like being in those kind of environments. Do you know what I mean? Am I making sense?
Yes. Because they ain't looking to get married. They just looking
Not
for
even
a
that.
good
I don't
time.
feel like men have to work as hard.
That's what it
I don't
is.
think they have to do the whole, let me go to this place designed for meeting people. Because I feel like when men are ready to meet a woman, it's not hard.
That's a very valid point.
And that's why they don't have to do the whole, let me make this effort to go to a networking event to find a wife. Because when they're ready to find a wife, they'll find one. They'll find one wherever they decide to look. Church, work, the pub, the bar. Like, it's not hard. So I tend to find men aren't attracted to these intentional meeting spaces. It's uncomfortable for
So
them.
keep going to church, work, the bar, the pubs.
Go to all that. Until it comes.
Noted with thanks. Noted with thanks. In fact, this has been a useful conversation.
Jody says, men can be ready tonight and meet the lady tomorrow.
And honestly,
and it's a wrap.
And you haven't disagreed with me. I thought you were going to disagree.
Yeah.
And when I say this, people say, "No, you gotta position yourself. Do you go out by yourself as if?" So, because being alone makes you less intimidating. Like a guy who wants to approach you is more likely to do it if you're by yourself than with your friends, right? Again, you don't have to work that hard. Doesn't have to do all of that. He has options.
I know when I hear truth, boo. That's why I ain't really had nothing to disagree
I
with
feel like there are no solutions to this.
And Cleo was saying
Outside of
nothing before it's time.
nothing before it's outside of waiting on the Lord in prayer.
Who's that, Cleo?
I say like the
A cliche.
cliche.
Who's it,
I was like,
Cleo?
who's Cleo?
I say all like the old cliche saying.
Yeah, okay,
Nothing
all right.
before
I
it's
said,
time.
like,
So you know all
Cleo.
these conversations about single women, it's very roundabout. We all just end up in the right place. We all end up in the same place. Same place. Amen.
I ain't understand that. I ain't
Yeah.
that's pretty much a wrap, yeah. I
Any ride on? You ride. I want to tell me no one the radio.
3, 2, 3, 5, 1, 1, 1. 3, 2, 3, 5, 1, 1, 1.
I still never study. That still exists.
can never forget that boy. 3, 2, 3, 5, 1, 1, 1.
That's the taxi unit.
Be the cab, buddy. Be the cab. That's a
Yeah,
Be the cab.
Play the music. Let me get some. But see, I ain't
That's
gonna do
a,
this.
them old Mercedes.
The whole boys, the diesel, turbo diesel boys.
Diesel engine, man.
Turbo diesel, Nassau Street.
Brother, we never let you walk home. Trust me.
I know.
We got you. Whoa, telling you driving today.
I tried.
Oh, okay.
Nice little ride there.
Yeah, man. We got you. You anything getting over?
I appreciate your I appreciate your
just get to the
feedback
swar-
and your assistance.
What's the grade of the soiree? The soiree.
Not on a
West?
Tuesday.
Not on a Tuesday.
Not on a Tuesday.
That's the problem. You don't go to you just go to weekend soirees. You need to go to once through the week.
See, I having a Carlo moment. I want to say something, but it ain't for the radio.
guys, it's just nice to tune in. Let me say this, Vera and Delton, y'all have made this an amazing show.
Really?
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I don't feel like we added much.
I
feel like we held.
Say it again, Carlo.
We kept the seats warm.
Say it again, Carlo.
What Carlo say?
We gotta keep them.
We would keep get rid of the barbers.
Yeah.
It's because no one was arguing with Carlo.
They like it like that.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it was good. It was wonderful banter. It was good
There's no
exchanges.
shouting, no eating in the mic, none of that foolishness. No getting up and walking.
Your tone has changed from the beginning of the show. Because
you wear it. You going on me.
That means
Less intimidating.
I don't even know.
Less intimidating.
I don't even know what to say.
I think.
I was really upset that you didn't bring me any Wendy's. No, it's okay.
That's on Delton. That's not on me.
It's okay now, though.
Yeah. So, hey, Vera, Delton, y'all have an open. Well, Delton is always there. You don't ever talk on the mic, but he's always there. But Vera, you have an open invitation to join us. Whatever.
I already said I'm not coming back, but I really appreciate that you guys had me here, though.
You mean that you're not coming back?
No.
I'll just come on your show then.
I mean, after today, I feel like we could hold you. We could take you one day.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
No man, Vera, come back.
No, I don't feel like I fit in this space.
Right,
the people say it's a woman in a barbershop, and that's weird. I don't like that. I didn't like that comment. That hurt my feelings.
How did you feel that?
Yeah.
All the things you got.
All the things you talk about, you let that. Delton call you a loser.
Less than a loser. Less than a loser.
And you want one person.
Losers getting in. You gotta get in. You gotta get it to losers.
Delton, take that back.
I apologize. And you worried about.
And they organized a nice event. I trying to get in. Delton say it's a bunch of losers.
No.
They say British.
But I do feel like the church should. No, actually, no. There's no point.
What the church doing?
The men wouldn't come. Because I've heard talks. Delton's talk. There's been talks of doing such a thing before, but the crux was always, how do you make this attractive to men? How do you make this event appealing to men? And I just don't think it can be done.
Back in the day, we used to go to, like, in the church, we used to go to concerts and stuff like that. Well, really, mainly concerts. Like, people having concerts on Sunday night or whatever, that's where we used to go. That's where the girls are. Like, let's say in Ireland, small. No, for real. That's what the girls are. You go to concert. Like, in our small circle, let's say even in that highway circle, those also go to the Grove, we used to go to Cooper Stairs. Cooper Stairs, sorry, brethren, Cooper Stairs. It wasn't much about them. We wasn't worried about that. It was plenty of women in Cooper Stairs. So, and plenty of brethren was in the Grove. So we look forward to going to Cooper Stairs. That's what the girls were. So we, that's
I was going to say, what is the equivalent? Because there are still concerts, but I think that now appeals to the younger people. So that's for that's what the 25-year-old young men and young women are doing. They go into the concert.
Right.
Then when you get past that a certain stage, your people aren't in the concerts.
Right.
They're having a concert in November, I think. For
who having a concert?
Your age.
Who call me in?
They have Tyrese.
When he say y'all, who you mean? Oh, the loser. Yeah, that's it. I ain't coming back.
Tyrese in case. I don't take it.
I can think of it. Uncle Sammy.
Uncle Sam.
YP.
Tyrese and Uncle Sam. Yeah.
No,
all three of them.
I said this in another space, and we may have this conversation in the barbershop again. And actually, I would like Vera, probably even another female.
I told Delton from the get go, any conversation like this needs me and another woman, but Delton did not listen to me. He let me come here on the firing line by myself.
This is a conversation I want to have, and I come from a wholesome home, mommy and daddy, 3 boys plus me in the house. There was never the talk of getting married. Marriage was never made a big deal in my house, and I found that strange. And I told my mom about that, in the latter years. I said, y'all never really pushed marriage. Y'all never conditioned us for marriage. So there was never this idea of go look for a wife to get married kind of thing.
But you all got married.
Yeah, but it was subconscious though.
I think so.
Not
because
really.
you all did it.
Yes,
though.
it was subconscious.
Like you were in an environment where getting married for you was never a maybe not.
Because
it was an automatic.
That's all you know.
You were always going to get married.
That's what I told you. Subconscious.
It wasn't going to be when it happened. I was like, "Better get married already."
But you always going to get married though.
No, but I'm saying that the brothers now they get married too. But marriage is not high on the agenda.
Right.
Marriage is not. A lot of the brothers now, Carlo, a lot of the brethren now. But no problem. I agree. I have no problem with that. Whatever the reasons are, but I'm saying that there is not this. This gonna be another show. Yeah. There's not this conditioning for being married in the especially
Agreed.
in the men today. That ain't on their mind. What on the brothers' mind is a good time. enjoying themselves, no pressure.
But you know why though?
And picking and choosing,
But
going from here to there.
why?
And then
Why?
when they get around 40 plus, when they get like my age, but as them now,
Get married at 40 plus.
get married at 40 plus,
45,
like 47,
50,
45, somewhere around there, that's when guys will get married.
So I have a theory. You want to hear my theory?
What is?
My theory is you gotta find him. You gotta get a man when he's in his 20s, or you gotta wait till he's in his 40s. When he gets in his 30s, he's about making money, getting fit, buying a house. He's all on that. So he will entertain a woman, but he will never, not never, let me not say never, but the majority of men in their 30s are not looking to commit. In their 20s, they're still young, bright-eyed. So if they find the right woman to help them build, they'll do that. When they get to 30, get money, get your body right, keep up with the Joneses, get the nice car, buy the nice house. And then when they're 40 and they've done all of that and they're ready to settle down because they don't want to live in the house by themselves, you can find them then. So that's my theory.
What you going to say?
I offline. Let's go.
No, there's plenty of things offline. Ice making, don't tell me offline because I want to know.
My ride outside.
I want to know.
I was going to drop you my website.
Yeah. I used to need these 9 days drive the farm, man.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. But I was going to drop you, though. I can let this my soldier. Or definitely going to let Delton and Vera get you.
Delton and Vera?
Yeah, because I can let you go by yourself.
Are we sharing a car?
No, you ain't right. You drive it.
I don't understand. Say it again.
No, I don't want Vera made a long drive back by herself.
Oh, she live with these?
Yes, live with these. Right.
So he's trying to freaking.
There's a lot of discussion. Anyway.
Yes, I won't let it do that. So I let Delton go with her, and then so you can drive back with her. Bing. So, what I was going to say, I want to further this conversation about men and considering marriage. I want to further that at another time.
You should have started with that.
No, I mean, that wasn't on my mind. But I mean, now that we get in, that was very, very, very interesting conversation. Honestly, I could have gotten married based on my mentality at 35 or 40. It wasn't like I was like, oh, I got to get married. I was not there. That was not like high priority for me.
I told you so you could start this over.
Okay, all right, yeah. That you wanted me.
Carlo, you need to make a note of all these offline points.
No, this one I'm marking this for next show. No, we dealing with this next show.
I ain't gonna be so glad.
Oh shoot. No, okay, we'll deal with something else.
You'll get your one next week.
I'll be logged in.
And no, we invite you back.
I'll be logged in.
We invite you in. We invite you back, and you invite any one of your winning friends.
Winning friends?
Yeah. I'm not going with This has been a wonderful show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a combination of Barbershop Talk and that good morning tea. We've had good morning tea, well, good evening tea in the barbershop. Ain't nothing wrong with some good evening tea. Have a blessed day, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. And I guess happy happy 30th anniversary of the F&M. We into the F&M on August 19th.
Right? Now I know you was the F&M. You was a card carrying torch bearer. I mean, F&M. I love a nice evening.
Only the wicked leaving no man pursue. I go on. Good night.
Having a good time, everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood know it's good vibes.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes.